Like many people her age, 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins and a few friends went out to party. On the 8th of September 2017, Kenneka, who was driving her mother's car, arrived at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont, a suburb of Chicago, at around 11:30 p.m., around the time when the party was set to begin. They had booked room number 926 using a credit card that would later be identified as stolen. Well, according to the video shared around various social media platforms, everyone seemed to be having a good time, and despite theories of the said night, nothing out of the ordinary took place. Friends later say that Kenneka had been drinking just a single cup of Hennessy the entire night and did not partake in any other drugs. However, one individual reported noticing Kenneka swaying back and forth as she gave him a hug, while others reported that she was acting in a manner that was not her usual self, saying that 1 minute she would be happily dancing, while the next she would just sit back and appear to be sad and distant. The troupe only stayed at the hotel for a short while they were captured on CCTV camera leaving the hotel together a few minutes past midnight. At this point, you can clearly see they were all seemed fine. A few hours later, Kenneka would be seen on the camera staggering through hotel corridors near the front desk, possibly trying to find a way out. She literally roams the corridors for more than an hour, bumping into walls and stairwells, and I can't help but wonder, where is the hotel staff? I mean, it was about 3 a.m. in the morning, and most likely the hotel guests are in their rooms unbothered, but where are the staff members? Where are the guards who are supposed to do rounds? And most importantly, why wasn't anyone keeping an eye on the surveillance cameras? And if someone was, what did they do after seeing this poor girl staggering all over the place? An entire hour would pass before Kenneka's friends called her mother, Teresa Martin, to inform her that they lost track of Kenneka somewhere in the hotel and they couldn't find her. They said that they had her phone and she must be somewhere in the hotel. Kenneka's mother would then arrive at the hotel at 5:30 a.m. to assist the search. She knocked on many guest doors and most were oblivious to the fact, while others only reported hearing loud music and seeing a number of intoxicated teenagers walking around. Kenneka's mother kept requesting for the surveillance footage, but the hotel declined showing it to her until a missing persons report was filed. She then called 911 to report her daughter missing.
911, where's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm at the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport, and I was calling because my daughter came to a party here last night, a gathering with her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left her on the front of the hotel, and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old. And they said that when her friends was asking them earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no camera. But now I came, and it was a lady, she said that if she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys.
And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, I'm sorry, it's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen her. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen her, because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Do you think it's possible maybe she went to one of her friends' houses, or?
No, actually, because she had my car. She was driving my car. I don't like nobody to drive my car because my insurance will not pay for nobody, no one besides her. And when they went to get her cell phone, she was standing in the lobby, in the front lobby. And then when they came back down, she wasn't there anymore. I'm so sorry, sir, but I just want to know, is it possible that maybe they can look at the camera?
I was about to say, even if I did send an officer, it would take a little bit in order for us to get the camera footage and for us to pass it on to the detectives division.
Okay. Okay. So what would you suggest?
Well, again, the only thing I would suggest maybe just give her a couple hours. She could have went somewhere with one of her other friends. I mean, and who knows what her friends are saying is true. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You could tell not to be saying. You could tell it don't sound right. I'm a parent. I've been young before, And it's not sounding right. It don't sound right, period. That's why I came out here myself. Because and then it sounded like they had been drinking, honestly.
Yeah.
And I asked them, did she drink? And they said she had only 1 cup. But okay, my daughter ain't the type that normally, she can't even take liquor. We cannot take liquor. We take a sip of liquor, we drunk, honestly. And I'm like, 1 cup is too
The
much
police
for
were
her.
in no rush to get to the hotel, and at 10 p.m. the next day, police spotted footage of Kenneka stumbling through the hotel. Her whereabouts remain unknown until she was found in the hotel's freezer and pronounced dead at 12:48 a.m. on Sunday. She was lying face down on her side with one shoe off. There was no sign of trauma or sexual assault other than a small cut on her foot. The temperature inside the freezer was about 1 degree Celsius. Approximately 2 hours after the doors had been left open, she died of hypothermia. The freezer, which was on and working, was described as a walk-in freezer within a walk-in cooler and was part of an unused kitchen. Lights were apparently turned off in both chambers when she entered them. The cooler had a white circular handle on the inside, which would have enabled a person to exit on their own. The latch resembles a knob, but you would need to push it to unlock it rather than twisting it. And in the state that she was in, it is unlikely that she was able to figure it out on her own, with the fact that the lights were actually off. Questions remained as to why the freezer was turned on, although it was reportedly being leased out to a restaurant using the space in the hotel. On 6 October 2017, the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office ruled Kenneka's death an accident. The autopsy report found no illegal drugs in Kenneka's system, but her blood alcohol level was found to be 0.112, which is considered high. Traces of topiramate, a drug used to treat epilepsy and migraine headaches, were found in her system, although she was never prescribed this medication. Topiramate, taken together with alcohol, can enhance the effects of both up to 4 times and also hasten the onset hypothermia. Brain swelling was also observed, but this condition was not associated with the cause of death. The Rosemont Police Department issued a statement the same day saying that while no foul play was suspected, their investigation had not yet been completed. Kenneka's friends' stories remained inconsistent as to exactly what happened after the party. They told Martin that Kenneka had gone downstairs with some people, but they left her to go alone and retrieve a cell phone from one of the hotel rooms. But whose cell phone though, as they already had Kenneka's phone on them? In 2008, the family's attorney, Geoffrey Figger, filed a $50 million lawsuit against the hotel and others, but the case is still ongoing. I don't know if there is anything more sinister about this case that we are unaware of, but as it stands, it does seem like she wandered off into the freezer on her own, which ultimately resulted in her death. Why her friends left her alone is unknown, and whether the hotel is responsible for negligence is up for debate. However, what I will say is that her death was very much avoidable. For more videos, like and subscribe, and until next time, please take care of yourself, and I love you.